Hey guys, and welcome back to That LP Show. The name of the game is EarthBound for the Super NES. Through some insane luck, we've managed to get our hands on the Sword of Kings quite quickly, so we're going to make it through the rest of the Stonehenge Base. And when you're actually going through and auto-winning battles with Starman and Starman Supers, or should the pluralization of that be Starman Super? I don't know. It might be hard to distinguish. Oh. Anyway, it may be difficult to distinguish whether or not you're taking out a Starman Super or a regular Starman. Here's one way to find out if you auto-win. Notice how the experience points right there say that I gained 7,537 experience points. Well, that means I defeated a Starman Super right there. If it was just a regular Starman, it would be somewhere within the vicinity of 5,000. Let's see if this is it. Alright, nope, that's another Starman Super, but it's more within the vicinity of 5,000 if you one-shot a regular Starman. And from that battle, Pooh learns Shield Omega, and the Sword of Kings makes a huge difference in Pooh's offense. 30 points of offense may not seem like much, but when you actually see that the damage he's dealing out is drastically increased, you'll be glad you picked up the Sword of Kings for him. Otherwise, you'll be mainly relying on his psychic attacks, and that can't always be a good thing. So we have exit mice right here. You might notice that there's only one exit mouse right here that we can actually take, or only one of his sons. That's because we have the other exit mouse that we have in Escargot Express, and if we try to talk to him to get his other son, he says, "Please take my son along. He may look like a regular small mouse, but he can lead you." All right, the same thing he always says. "Didn't you leave my son with someone?" So yeah, he's talking about Escargot Express. I didn't do it, but it might be a good idea to bring an exit mouse in here just in case Ness gets homesickness. We've gotten lucky so far. Anyway, on to the next area. We got some blinking lights in here. Kind of reminds me of that stage in Donkey Kong Country where all the lights are going on and off repeatedly. And we have a new enemy right here, the Military Octobot. It's not too much of a threat. It can fire a beam at you. Like the other Octobot-type enemies, it can steal items from you, so that can be kind of annoying. You can usually just take it out with regular attacks. They are weak against fire. In fact, I might just go ahead and use PSI Fire Beta right here since there are two of them. And I use a heavy bazooka just to make sure that we're taking them out fast enough to where they don't steal anything from us. Yeah, there you go, like over 100 HP of damage with Pooh there. His damage is on par with Jeff. Yeah, let's try this again with just regular attacks. I'll go ahead and use the heavy bazooka with Jeff again. And there we go. I think that's it for the new enemies that we'll run into in this area. Alright, I'm hoping Jeff's IQ goes up a little higher. And in this box, we get the Broken Trumpet. We're gonna hand that over to Jeff. And he can fix this at, I believe, level 40. Yeah, he can actually fix this thing right now. Or level 40 or 42. No, I'm not sure of the exact level, but by this point, you should be more than capable of fixing that. Alright, we got two more present boxes just right around the corner. There's one right... Well, you know what? I'm going for that butterfly first. Yeah, I'm using up quite a bit of psychic points using Life Up with Ness. Especially against those atomic robots that keep exploding and taking out all of my hit points. And we got a pixie bracelet in there. I'm going to go ahead and hand that over to Paula, unless she's already holding it. Yep, I'm going to equip that on Paula, simply because she could use the extra defense. And up here, we get a speed capsule, and I'm immediately going to give that to Ness. Always give your speed capsules to Ness because he's naturally the slowest character in the game. So, well, the slowest playable character. He's the slowest character in your party. And here's where all those people were kidnapped. Here's Tony right here. Oh no, I can't see anything. Jeff, where is Jeff? And sitting on top of his head, I'm going to assume is Sebastian, the missing member of the Tessie Watchers Club. And we got a Mr. Saturn right here. Seems like he's alright. Oh, I guess not. Mr. T right here. And here's Apple Kid. Okay, we're gonna get you out of here because we need a book. We need to borrow a book from you. And we don't care about the hippie. Dr. Andanut's obviously up there, but since he's too high for us to actually talk to, we gotta wait until after we rescue him. Alright, so let's quickly heal up. Let's see, do we have any good healing items right here? We'll go ahead and use all of our food that we can use first. Even though, probably kind of overkill, since the spicy jerky can heal like 250 hit points. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to waste a brain food lunch. And one of those military Octobots stole a bottle of water from me, so that sucks. Alright, let's just heal up Paula. And how's Ness doing? It's always hard to tell. He can deal with that missing 40 HP. And I think Pooh's alright as well. Okay, let's take on the boss of this area. You're much stronger than our intelligence indicated. We are not prepared for that eventuality. The prophecy from the Apple of Enlightenment may be true, but you must not underestimate us. Okay, what the hell is the Apple of Enlightenment? Anyway, this is Starman Deluxe. He starts out the battle with a PSI Shield Beta, so we're wanting to stick with regular attacks for this first turn. He can also cast Starstorm Alpha, so we need to quickly defend ourselves with a Psychic Shield Sigma. If you have Omega at this point, you can also use that, so you can just knock it right back at him. I wouldn't recommend doing that until you get rid of Psychic Shield Beta, which we are going to do on this first turn by using Jeff's Neutralizer, and then we'll just do a regular attack with Pooh. There you go. And you can easily end this battle in one turn by using Jeff's multi-bottle rockets, but I want to conserve those for right now since they are expensive, and I want to show you a legit way of taking them out. So I'm going to, well, for right now, let's see, can I do this in the next turn? I wonder. I'm taking a huge gamble here, but I'm going to start taking him down with Rockin' and PSI Fire since he has more of a resistance to freeze, and I'm going to go ahead and use a heavy bazooka with Jeff in order to avoid using multi-bottle rockets, and might as well go all out with PSI Starstorm. Hopefully we can take him out on this turn. So yeah, if you end up in a jam— oh no, oh god, oh god. No, 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 no. Oh! Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. Okay, let's stick with, I'm gonna do Life Up on Paula right now just to make sure she lives. Oh, if he hadn't done that, we probably would have finished him off pretty easily. Alright, regular attacks now, regular attacks. I'm not gonna bother replenishing that, you know, reusing the neutralizer. He should almost be down. If you end up in a jam and you want to end this battle really quick, go ahead and use a multi-bottle rocket and you'll one-shot him easily. I just wanted to show a more fair, legitimate way. And we should be getting plenty of level ups from this, and Paula learned PSI Thunder Gamma. When you defeated the Starman Deluxe, the Stonehenge Base ceased functioning. Alright. How's Jeff's IQ? Has it gone up to 55 yet? Okay, 2 more points. Yeah, I mistakenly said— actually, no, I don't think it was a mistake. Yeah, broken harmonica. He can fix it at level when his IQ is 55. So, we got 2 more points to go before we can fix that. I was scared, but I knew I'd be saved if I courageously sat here and waited long enough. That's what I thought, but I began to lose hope. I'm so glad you saved me after all. So it sounds like just wishful thinking. I expected there to be about a 7% chance that you would rescue me. I just thought it was a good opportunity to meet Mr. Saturn. I also got to meet Dr. Andanuts. See you. What about the book? I want to borrow a book from you. What? You're looking for the book of overcoming shyness? I returned it to the Onett Library. Well, this was way out of our way. Please use the book to help the Shy Tenda tribe. Anyway, because I knew you, I had an incredible experience. Wow! I was kidnapped by some of Gygas's toadies. That's not an exciting thing. That's a scary thing. Kidnapped, happy, rescued, I give you ribbon. Yeah, we want to talk to this guy, and we get a Saturn ribbon. I'm going to hand that right over to Paula if she has any room. Ha, crap. Let's hand this PSI caramel over to Pooh. Free up some room. There we go, and we'll get rid of that talisman ribbon later. Hey, Dr. Andonuts. Since our imprisonment is now over, I want to start on the phase distorter as soon as possible. Oh, I almost forgot to thank you. Thank you? Don't worry about us. You've got important things to do. Okay, move. I want to talk to Tony. You need to move because I want to talk to Tony. Come on. There we go. Jeff, buddy. Oh, me. Oh, my. You came to rescue me. Pal. Oh, Ness. I'm Tony. I'm Jeff's best friend. I've known him for the longest time. Sounds like Tony's a little bit jealous of Ness. I was kidnapped while milking a cow on my farm. I didn't think they'd get a ransom by kidnapping little old me. I don't think they were looking for ransom. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, how many cows are in this game? The only cow that I can think of right off the bat is that blue one from Happy Village. I could be very wrong, but he might be the owner of that cow. Please, somebody say something if you can think of the location of another cow in this game. I certainly can't. This is the happiest moment of my life. No matter what happens, I will live 10,000 years. Thanks for all you've done. I don't think you're going to live that long. Anyway, no enemies in the Stonehenge Base, so I'm going to get out of here, and I will meet you at the lab. Okay, here we are back in the lab. Only reason we're here is because I wanted to show off one little line of dialogue with Jerry right here. I've been taking care of this place while waiting for you. I no longer need to stay since you have arrived. I'll leave for Saturn Valley as quiet as a mouse. That is a nice little pun, but it's also a good clue as to where him and Apple Kid will be going to next. And we're just going to hit up this instant revitalizing machine. And we're going to teleport to Onett. And head straight into the library, and if we talk to this guy in the mask right here, I still don't know why he's wearing a weird mask. Oh, hi Ness. It's another nice day. What? You like the book Overcoming Shyness? I've read it. It's a great book. So you want to overcome shyness also? You should be able to find it on the bookcase. Alright, so we could explore a lot of the different bookcases around here, but the bookcase we're going straight for is this one right here. And we found the book of Overcoming Shyness, and all the people here in the library pretty much just tell you about basic gameplay mechanics that I've already covered. Alright, let's head out of here. And we're back in the Tenda village with the Shyness book in hand. Now, one of the things that I did off camera is I swung by Saturn Valley and I repaired the broken trumpet, and it became an item called the Defense Shower, which is an item Jeff can use over and over again to raise the defense of the entire party. And this effect can be layered if you use it over and over again. I won't be using it at all, so I went ahead and I dropped it off with Escargot Express, along with the Eraser and the Casey Bat. I put that in Escargot Express because you're only going to get $19 if you sell it, in spite of the fact that it has the overall highest offense in the game. Also, you can go ahead and pull it back out if you want to go ahead and grind for additional rare items that I'll cover later on in the game, though I won't necessarily be getting, and I'll probably be pulling the Eraser out a little bit later, just to get a little bit of humorous dialogue if you use it in a certain situation later on in the game. So I went ahead and I sold off some excess equipment, and I went ahead and I picked up 7 Horns of Life at Saturn Valley's shop. This will be for a reason I'll explain in a few minutes here. And if at this point in the game, they're kind of pricey, but at this point in the game, you should have more than enough money to pick up 7 of these. So, all right, let's go ahead and talk to the chief. All right, and I have that book. Okay, so let's go ahead and give him the book. Book can fix shyness. Thanks. Relax. I'll read it to everyone. Oh, just holding this book in my hands makes me feel like I'm overcoming my shyness already. I'll really take the time to read it to everyone. Yeah, I read a book that helped me overcome shyness once. It came with a few shots of tequila, and it only had 1 page with really large text that said, "Here, drink this and stop being a pussy. Go talk to her." The leader of the Tenda tribe read, overcoming shyness to everyone. I'd like to give you some Tenda kraut in return. Thanks? Tenda kraut's a type of dish that all Tenda like, but it stinks. Well, it stinks, but it tastes wonderful. Well, we're not going to be eating the Tenda kraut. That's actually a key item that we'll be using for something later on, so hold on to it. And we let him borrow the book. You can keep it for a while. And this is an automatic, unskippable opportunity with the photo man, so he'll just automatically drop down as soon as we're done with this whole sequence of giving the chief the book. Alright, and if we talk to the chief one more time. Hey you, I have a happy little question for you. Okay, let's skip these few lines of dialogue. Are you happy with the name? Absolutely. Are you absolutely certain? Yes. Yeah, I thought that you had your mind made up. Or had made up your mind. Okay, we talk to the chief again. He'll give us a bag of Dragonite. That'll come in handy later. Let's hold off on talking to that guy right now. So we can pretty much talk to all of the Tendas around here. Most importantly, we can talk to this guy. He kind of runs a shop, but instead of taking regular money, he takes Horns of Life. No. Let's back up. Let's back up. I want to look at that again. Would you stop skipping through it? Okay. Slowly through the text. There we go. Let's look at the list. There's 7 items on this list. For each Horn of Life that you give him, he will go down the list, giving you each one of those items until you eventually reach good items like the Bag of Dragonite, Talisman Coin, and Hall of Fame Bat, which you'll need 7 Horns of Life in order to get. So I'm going to trade all of those Horns of Life that I got in order to get all of these items, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I traded all my Horns of Life, and I went ahead and equipped Ness with the Hall of Fame Bat, and I gave the Talisman Coin to Jeff, since he's pretty much the only one hurting for defense right now. Alright, now, since I got all my new equipment, let's talk to this guy, and he offers us some tea. Some bad tea. Like a great tapestry, vertical and horizontal threads have met and become intertwined, creating a huge, beautiful image. You may have cursed this never-ending journey. You have known injury and defeat, but you have struggled on to reach this place. Your born-in intelligence and courage have helped bring you here. You have believed in your friends, and as a group, you have supported each other. Have you ever stopped to consider how much your power has grown? Now, you could fell enemies in Onet and Tucson with one blow. As you certainly know, you cannot turn back. Gyges, the archfiend of the universe, is growing frightened of you and your power. He is searching for ways to end your journey. From here, the challenge grows and your adventure will take you beyond anything you ever imagined. You are drawing near to Gyges. Remember, when you are suffering hardships, your enemy is also struggling. By the way, do you know where Pokey went? When this cup of tea is finished, your adventure will continue. Your destiny pulls you in the right direction. Believe in yourself and press forward. Ness, Paula, Jeff, Pooh. I wish you luck. And this is why I typically stick with coffee over tea. Alright, now, more importantly, we can talk to this guy right here. What do you have to say now? Recently, everyone is able to talk a lot, so I've lost my identity. Yeah, you're nothing special now. Powerful. So show everyone. I got it, yeah! Alright, it's a hole. I want to go in that hole. But that's going to have to wait until next time. And until next time, thank you for watching That LP Show, and have a one that is good.